Hey, Steelers Nation. We're back with an exclusive video packed with the latest updates on our beloved Pittsburgh Steelers. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any exclusive updates or exciting Steelers news. The NFL world is buzzing right now. And if you thought the Steelers were done making moves this offseason, think again. In a move that has instantly sent shockwaves through the league, the Pittsburgh Steelers have confirmed the acquisition of JAKOBI MEYERS, the dynamic wide receiver known for his precise route running, soft hands, and uncanny ability to find space in even the tightest coverages. While nothing has officially been finalized beyond the confirmation, sources close to the organization hint that this signing is more than just a depth move. It's a strategic play to completely reshape the Steelers' aerial attack. MEYERS has consistently been a target magnet in New England, racking up receptions that defy defensive schematics. And now, Pittsburgh fans are eagerly imagining him lining up alongside the team's existing receiving core, creating matchup nightmares for opponents. Rumors suggest the front office sees MEYERS as a perfect complement to the team's vertical threats, someone who can stretch the field and open lanes for the running game. Social media has already erupted, with fans dissecting potential combinations, imagining insane deep ball connections, and speculating about how MEYERS' presence could alter quarterback tendencies and overall offensive philosophy, making this one of the most talked-about acquisitions of the year. The timing of this confirmation is particularly intriguing, given that the Steelers have been relatively quiet in free agency compared to other teams in the AFC. While some analysts expected a focus on defensive reinforcements, this move signals a clear pivot toward offensive evolution, with JAKOBI MEYERS at the center of that vision. Insiders suggest that the front office has been monitoring MEYERS for months, studying film, breaking down tendencies, and projecting how his route versatility could integrate with the Steelers' playbook. The excitement isn't just about the numbers he can put up, but the intangible leadership qualities he brings to the locker room, often described by coaches as meticulous, disciplined, and a calming presence under pressure. There's chatter that MEYERS' work ethic and ability to execute in clutch moments might even influence younger receivers on the roster, pushing the entire unit to elevate their game. For fans, the speculation is already reaching fever pitch. How will he mesh with the team's quarterback? Will his route running open up new vertical opportunities? Could this be the missing puzzle piece that finally transforms the Steelers into a high-flying offensive powerhouse, capable of challenging any secondary in the league without relying solely on brute force or unpredictable play calling? Sources whisper that JAKOBI MEYERS' arrival might not only influence individual performances, but also reshape the Steelers' broader offensive strategy. With his skill set, there's potential for a more nuanced passing game, one that mixes quick timing routes, clever motion, and explosive deep shots that force defenses to respect every inch of the field. Rumors are flying that the coaching staff has been experimenting with packages that maximize MEYERS' impact, potentially creating mismatches against slower linebackers or less agile cornerbacks. Industry insiders hint that this acquisition could even alter how defensive coordinators approach the Steelers, forcing them to reconsider traditional zone and man coverages, knowing that MEYERS can exploit subtle gaps and readjust routes mid-play with surgical precision. There's also speculation about how his presence might affect target distribution, potentially boosting overall efficiency while alleviating pressure on other stars who often absorb the brunt of defensive focus. Off the field, sources describe MEYERS as someone who instantly commands respect in meetings and film sessions, someone whose attention to detail is almost obsessive, signaling that the Steelers' front office isn't just investing in talent, but also in a mindset that could permeate the locker room culture for years to come. While much of this remains in the realm of speculation, the potential ripple effects of MEYERS joining the Steelers are impossible to ignore. Analysts and fans alike are dissecting his previous production, noting that his ability to consistently create separation in tight coverage could revitalize an offense that has sometimes struggled to maintain rhythm. There's talk of integrating him into gadget plays, motion formations, and even as a decoy on certain snaps to open lanes for the running game. Rumors also swirl around the synergy between Meyers and the Steelers quarterback, with insiders suggesting that the rapport could develop quickly, given Meyers' reputation for precise route running and quick adjustments. Online communities are already brainstorming hypothetical game scenarios, imagining explosive third-down conversions, sideline catches that flip field position, and deep routes that could redefine the team's scoring potential. Even rival teams are reportedly studying Pittsburgh's playbook, anticipating how Meyers' versatility could force defensive schemes to adapt mid-game. In short, while this signing is officially confirmed, the full implications remain tantalizingly unpredictable, feeding an already electric sense of anticipation among fans and pundits alike, and setting the stage for what could be a transformative season for the Steelers' offense. Some whispers suggest that the Steelers' front office is thinking beyond the immediate season, seeing Meyers as part of a multi-year vision to create a consistent, high-powered passing attack. Sources close to the team hint that there's a deliberate plan to groom him as a central figure in offensive schematics, leveraging his strengths in both short-area, quick-hitting plays and high-risk, high-reward vertical opportunities. Observers note that his versatility could allow the coaching staff to experiment with formations that were previously considered too complex or high-risk, essentially unlocking creative play calling that keeps opponents guessing. Rumors also suggest that this move could catalyze additional adjustments in the receiving room, potentially prompting positional battles, fresh opportunities for young players, and a dynamic depth chart that could significantly alter snap distribution. Fans are dissecting potential chemistry with other offensive weapons, debating whether Meyers' presence might even shift defensive attention away from the running game, opening lanes for explosive ground plays. As these discussions intensify across social media and sports forums, it's clear that Pittsburgh has managed not only to acquire a talented receiver, but also to reignite excitement, speculation, and endless what-if scenarios that dominate NFL conversation for weeks, creating a storm of anticipation that shows no signs of slowing down. In the broader context of the league, this signing positions the Steelers as a team willing to challenge expectations, reshaping offensive priorities at a time when many assumed they would double down on defense. Industry rumors suggest that this bold maneuver is a statement of intent, a message to competitors that Pittsburgh is serious about evolving its aerial identity. Some insiders believe that the presence of Meyers could influence the team's draft strategy, free agency approach, and even long-term quarterback planning, as his route running and field awareness might set a new benchmark for offensive efficiency. Fans are already theorizing potential game plans, imagining how creative play calling could exploit defensive weaknesses, and anticipating highlights that could dominate sports media cycles. While there's still a cloud of uncertainty surrounding integration, chemistry, and real-world production, the rumor mill paints a picture of a team on the cusp of transformation. The Steelers' confirmation of JAKOBI Meyers has created more than just a headline. It has ignited speculation, strategy debates, and a fervent sense of possibility, making this one of the most electrifying off-season stories in recent memory. Rumors are already swirling about the potential impact JAKOBI Meyers could have on the Steelers' offensive rhythm, and insiders suggest the coaching staff is envisioning a series of plays designed to maximize his skill set. Sources close to the team indicate that Meyers could become the centerpiece of several high-leverage situations, including third-and-long scenarios where his precise route running and ability to create separation could change the dynamics of the game instantly. Analysts speculate that the Steelers might even experiment with unconventional formations, motioning Meyers across the formation pre-snap to force mismatches against slower linebackers or misaligned defensive backs. Fans have flooded social media with hypotheticals, imagining sideline catches, double-move routes, and explosive third-down conversions that could redefine the offense's capabilities. Beyond just the technical elements, rumors suggest that Meyers' presence in the locker room could elevate the entire receiving corps, pushing younger players to refine their techniques, improve timing, and internalize a mindset of precision and discipline. Some insiders even hint that his approach could influence quarterback decision-making, encouraging quicker reads, more aggressive throws, and a willingness to trust Meyers in tight windows, which would mark a significant shift in the Steelers' offensive philosophy. The buzz is palpable, and the league is watching closely, anticipating what could become a seismic shift in Pittsburgh's attack. Sources hint that the Steelers' offensive coordinators are already planning intricate schemes that leverage JAKOBI MEYERS' unique combination of route intelligence and field awareness. The speculation is that he could serve not only as a primary target, but also as a decoy in motion-heavy packages, creating confusion and mismatches for opposing defenses. Analysts suggest that Meyers' versatility might even enable the Steelers to adopt a more balanced defensive approach, blending explosive deep passes with precise, rhythm-based shorter routes. Fans are already dissecting the playbook possibilities, debating how Meyers could open lanes for running backs by pulling safeties and linebackers away from the line of scrimmage. There's also chatter about his chemistry with the team's quarterback, with insiders predicting rapid development in timing and trust, potentially leading to game-changing connections in critical moments. Beyond the X's and O's, whispers suggest that Meyers' leadership qualities, his professionalism, attention to detail, and film room focus could permeate the locker room culture, creating an environment where preparation and execution reach new heights. As rumors continue to circulate, it's clear that this signing has far-reaching implications, sparking both excitement and speculation among fans, analysts, and rival teams alike. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Industry insiders are speculating that JAKOBI MEYERS' addition to the Steelers roster could have ripple effects that extend far beyond the immediate season. There's talk that the coaching staff may restructure certain offensive packages to center around his skill set, potentially redefining the team's approach to downfield attacks. Analysts note that his ability to consistently create separation and adjust routes in real time could force defensive coordinators to rethink their strategies, disrupting typical coverage schemes and creating advantages across the field. Rumors also suggest that Meyers' presence could elevate the overall passing game, making it more efficient and explosive, while also opening up opportunities for other offensive weapons to thrive. Fans have speculated about hypothetical highlight reel plays, imagining sideline catches, crossing routes that break tackles, and deep ball connections that could dominate weekly highlights. Off the field, sources whisper about his meticulous preparation habits, leadership in meetings, and ability to mentor younger receivers, suggesting that his influence could extend beyond individual stats to impact the team's long-term offensive identity. The Steelers appear poised for a season full of intrigue, speculation, and potential transformation, with Meyers at the center of what could be a dramatic offensive renaissance. Rumors indicate that the Steelers' front office views JAKOBI MEYERS as a strategic catalyst rather than just a player acquisition. Sources suggest that this move signals a commitment to reinventing the passing game, blending precision route running with creative schemes that exploit defensive weaknesses. Observers speculate that the coaching staff may implement pre-snap motion packages, screen variations, and timing-based concepts that utilize Meyers' ability to read coverages and adjust on the fly. Fans are dissecting every potential combination, imagining how Meyers' presence could force defensive coordinators to alter personnel, shift coverage assignments, and rethink blitz strategies. There's also chatter about how Meyers might influence the development of younger receivers, teaching them nuances in route timing, separation techniques, and situational awareness that could elevate the entire offense. Analysts highlight his reliability on third downs, red zone efficiency, and ability to maintain focus under pressure, suggesting he could become a consistent playmaker in clutch moments. With speculation reaching a fever pitch, the league is watching closely, anticipating how the Steelers might leverage Meyers' talents to challenge defensive assumptions, create explosive plays, and potentially redefine what opponents expect from Pittsburgh's passing attack this season. Sources close to the team are hinting that JAKOBI MEYERS' arrival might even impact Pittsburgh's draft and free agent strategies moving forward. Rumors suggest that the coaching staff sees him as the cornerstone of a passing game that could evolve over multiple seasons, influencing the acquisition of complementary pieces, offensive line adjustments, and quarterback development plans. Analysts speculate that Meyers' precise route running and field awareness might set a new standard for offensive efficiency, encouraging more creative, timing-based concepts while reducing reliance on isolated vertical threats. Fans are already theorizing about his role in complex formations, imagining double move patterns, motion-heavy designs, and sideline exploits that could dominate highlight reels. Beyond the field, whispers describe his leadership qualities, meticulous preparation, film study, and professional demeanor as instrumental in shaping locker room culture and fostering accountability among teammates. Industry insiders suggest that these intangible contributions could amplify the Steelers' offensive identity, creating an ecosystem where execution, discipline, and strategic innovation converge. As speculation intensifies, it's clear that Meyers' signing has triggered conversations that extend far beyond individual performance, fueling anticipation for a potentially transformative season in Pittsburgh and sparking endless what-if debates across the NFL landscape. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Pittsburgh Steelers, make sure to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.